Greetings and welcome to another exciting edition of Faulkner Fixes All. This is part 15 of the 1941 Colson looptail. Yeah, we had some delays in getting this done. I know. 8 months ago. 8 months ago, I said I was going to have this running the next weekend. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for following through. Anyway, yeah, a lot of bikes got in the way, a lot of cars I had to do. I had to do stuff. I had to fix a lot of stuff. Yeah, Faulkner Fixes All. Anyway, yeah, this is a Colson looptail. This is part 15. We had some issues last time. We didn't have any wheels, and I was kind of putting it on hold until I found some wheels, which I did. I'll show you in a minute. That's going to be fun. This is the back wheel. We're going to slowly take all the spokes out and put the new spokes in and leave that wheel alone. And this front wheel, here's the back tire. Yeah, what's left of it. This is a Gillette Bear white wall, and it was a bear to get off of there without ruining the rim. Anyway, that thing is so old and crusty. Yeah, I got it off the rim without ruining it. And we're going to replace all these spokes, repack this hub, get a liner, put a tire on this, and use this skip tooth coaster brake, new departure D. It's going in the back here. And the front is another whole story. The front rim is too damaged. The front rim is way too rusty. This is really thin up in here. I've actually poked through on the other side. I have new spokes for this. We're going to use this hub, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this Hawthorne. This is a girl's Hawthorne front rim from like a 42 or 3. And we're going to put a light coat of Rust-Oleum earthy green. Oh yeah, with the custom 5 nozzle. I'm not down with that, but it was the color I wanted. Hopefully, if I spray this green over this blue and kind of leave the rusty stuff on, it might come out and actually look a little bit like this. But maybe not. Maybe it has to be a little lighter. But the thing is, the back rim is darker anyway. So I'm hoping I can kind of fudge it up, spray that up, then do the crossover technique. Take these two together and you switch the spokes over. As I do it, I'll install new spokes. It's quite difficult, and trust me, I have done it before. It's much harder than just replacing the spokes on the stand. You have to tape the two rims together and switch over the spokes and put new spokes in at the same time. It's really fun. Yeah. Okay, so now we got a dilemma. This is from these truss rods. Didn't come with the bike. They came with a Girls Ward's Hawthorne bike, and so did most of these parts here. Now, I might switch this over. It's a little smaller in tooth count, and I don't know what kind of Bonneville salt flats they were trying to run this bike on, or if this is even stock from 41 Colson. I think it is, but I think we might even change this back over. It just seems a little more. The chrome is better too. The chrome was way better on that side anyway. Yeah, and there's some girls' pedals down here. We might even use these too. Ladies' pedals. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But right now we got this dilemma. I'm gonna put you on head cam and we'll show you what I'm gonna do. This doesn't fit. It's a little. The bend is not right. Let me get you up on here. The bend is not right. If you put this on here like it goes, just pretend that's the front axle right there. Those bolts. See, it's off a little. It's not quite right. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it over to this bender. Now this is completely toast. It's been sprayed over, silver. The metal plating, probably nickel plating back in the day, is completely gone. There's no great loss here, okay, folks? I'm not destroying bike parts. We're going to shove it in here, and we're going to change the bend. But we're going to leave it together so we can see if it's even with the other one. All right, so we're going to shove it in here. And we're going to tighten this up a little. And we're going to run it back and forth and change the bend a little bit. Is this preferred technique? No, this is not what you should do. This is what I'm doing. So don't do this. Go get the right strut rods, okay? Okay, so we're gonna bend that a little bit. So that changed the bend a little bit. See, it's off a little. It's down more. We want that. Is that enough? I don't know. So let's take it out of here and go check it. And then we'll know what to do the other one. Then we'll know if the other one is going to be correct. This is not the preferred width. What you should really do is get the right parts, right? There we go. All right, so that one did change. This one I bent did change. Little knurly marks on there, oh well. Let's put this on. Did it change in a good way? Yes, it's close. It's closer. So let's bend it even more. We're just gonna do one side at a time. There we go. Okay, you guys with me on this? So it needs about another 2 inches, really. Well, an inch, maybe. All right, so we're going to crank this down. Give it a whirl. Okay, that changed quite a bit. Hope I can still get it out of there. It's kind of hard to get back out once you... This is really made for 1/4 inch rod and flat stock, and we're putting looks like a 5/16 rod in here. It's not great. It's kind of marring it up a little bit. But there's no finish left on this. There we go. Okay, so now we've changed that drastically. We haven't changed this one at all. This is how this Ward's Hawthorne bend was. This is the new bend that we put in the bender. We haven't kinked it, we rolled it. And we're good. That's the bend we want. This here is the bend we want. That's not too badly kinked. I can sand that up and may even spray it silver, but I doubt it. Probably just gonna clear coat it. All right, so now that's the bend we want. We're gonna mimic this one. We're gonna put this one in here and mimic it. There we go. Let's see what we got here. You guys still with me? Part 15. We're following through, folks. We're making this right. Okay. It's gonna need a little more. That's close. That's close. Yeah, it's... Oh, it's too much. That's okay, we can bend it back. Yeah, that was too much. Yeah, this is not for 5/16 rod. Yeah, we went a little too far, but we'll bend it back. There. Okay, so we mimicked the bend. There's some slight knurling marks here from the tool, but we'll sand that all off and just kind of clear coat it. It's not bad. So here's the final test. We're going to go on here, go on the bolts. Look at that. Yeah, it's not bad. There is some marks here. Now we're going to get rid of those. We're going to sand those out. And that'll go down good. Yeah, that's not bad. What we might do is bend these a little bit. And we might bend this a little bit. Or not. It's really close to just cinching down there. I think I might just try to cinch it down and see what happens. Okay, so that's pretty good. What are we? Okay, that's good for now. We'll go for part 16, and we'll punch that down and we'll show you how it worked.